some of the new arrivals this week. How about the 1974 Volkswagen Type 2 Combi bus?
Ooh.
Orange and white. See, Kathy makes fun of me the way I say orange. I say orange.
Orange. That's what I say.
Orange. It's orange.
Orange.
Is it syrup or syrup?
Syrup.
Syrup. Exactly. Syrup. Not syrup. Not syrup.
How does she say it?
She says syrup, and she's wrong.
Oh, she's from Missouri.
I love you, honey, but you're wrong. And she's from Missouri. So you got all of that going on.
Dang.
So
it's a lot to remember. It's a lot to remember.
All right. Where were we? Were we talking about cars?
Combi. Talking about the Combi
the bus.
Does that have the pop-up top?
It does not.
It does not. It's orange and white over orange and white. 13,706 actual miles.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. Garage kept. Eye-catching restoration. And usually these things are restored. You say, well, only 13,000 miles. Why would it be restored? And it was kept in the garage. Why would it be restored? Well, it fades and things happen in, 50,
aging.
55, 57 years it is now that it's old. And it's got the 1600cc flat four with a 4-speed manual. I'll never forget, we had a Volkswagen bus we were taking from Salisbury, Maryland to Ocean City, Maryland. And that thing was getting blown around on the highway like a ping pong ball.
Yeah,
it was just, and no power to overcome it.
Yeah, it's only about 30 miles, and you're like, oh, come on.
Yeah, you're like,
and flat, too. It's dead flat.
Dead flat. So it's like, whoa. By the way, for those of you on the podcast sites, I'm making the whoa look.
Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Classic Auto Mall YouTube.
There you go. We're about to pass 5,000 subscribers on that.
Where's our applause?
That's impressive.
Applause.
Yeah, where's our applause? I had a button. I used to have a button that said applause. And
we can put it in late. Here we go.
That's your job. There you go. All right.
Oh,
That's a spattering of applause.
That's quite the smattering. Other newer. Oh, there you go.
There you go. 5,000 followers on YouTube.
It sounded like 5,000 claps.
And 62,000 on TikTok, which is still active.
Yeah. How about the other new arrival, the 1988 Chevrolet Camaro IROC Z28? Those are so cool. Bright red over saddle, which is the best color.
That's the car to have.
It's the car to have. Now, it's a one-owner car with 59,000 original miles.
Nice.
Pampered and garage kept. It's got the 305 cubic inch V8 with a 5-speed manual.
Yes.
Which is that kind of unusual, the 5-speed manual?
Probably.
With the 305, not the 350.
Right. Probably more automatic sold than manuals.
I would say so, too, because at that point in time, people weren't really hip to the whole manual thing.
Right.
Although I love driving my manual transmission car. I love it. It's a lot of fun. Unless you're in stop-and-go traffic.
Yeah. Yep. Traffic is the worst.
When we were coming back from Audrain, it rerouted us from 95 to the Merritt Parkway. And 60-mile drive on the Merritt Parkway took about 3 hours and 10 minutes.
Did you have a stick shift? Were you
I did not, thank God.
Right.
And that's what the one thing I said to Kathy. Thank God we didn't take the stick, because I was already livid.
Did your car have the auto drive, the adaptive cruise, where you can just let go of it and it'll drive?
I've never tried it in stop and go traffic.
Oh, it's the best.
Oh, see, I never tried. That's great. That's a good idea, because the problem with traffic, let me get started here, is that you got everybody's all nicely together, and then there's like that one guy who's got 42 car lengths between him and the car in front of him. You say, well, what does that matter? Well, that matters to the people that are behind you, because now you're just, that reaction is continuing to get worse and worse and worse, and the backup is more and more and more. And there's so many people that leave too much room. You don't have to be right on the guy's bumper, but be 2 car lengths away from him.
Well, on the adaptive cruise, you can set how close you want to follow. But as the car in front of you moves, it moves. And if it has also the lane control.
Right.
I drove a Genesis up in the work zone up the northeast extension of the Pennsylvania Turnpike. Normally, if you're on the highway at speed, about every 45 seconds it says, hey, touch the wheel.
Right.
I didn't touch the pedals or the steering wheel for 20 minutes.
Wow. And see, I have all these things in these cars of mine, and I never pay any attention to it.
No,
you just really need to sit down in the driver's seat of your car with nowhere to go and go, all right, let me figure all this out. Oh, that's massaging seat. That's the stone massage feature. That's the adaptive cruise control.
You never get to it.
And you even just changing the colors in the car, it changes like colors on the dash.
Ambient color.
And just for doing long distance drives like you do, I mean, that's, you better learn that.
Okay, all right, already.
Now, don't let me down.
Yeah. How about the 1998 Dodge Viper RT10? Viper Red over charcoal and black, 23,000 actual miles, 525 or so horsepower, estimated. 8-liter V10, Tremec T56 manual. It's got the one-piece removable roof. Is that called a Targa roof on a Viper? And I don't really never heard them referred to as a Targa. per se.
Technically it is, but I don't think they call it.
They don't call it
It's
that.
probably a thirsty V10. I'll
Yes.
bet.
Oh, I would imagine. And this one was well maintained. Other new arrival, the 1978 Toyota Corolla sedan.
Cool.
Chrome yellow over black. Got the fender rear view mirrors.
Yep.
Fresh paint and interior. 1.6 liter Hemi. That thing got a Hemi in it? Why, yes, it does. And what people don't realize is a Hemi is not necessarily a big V8 motor with a gazillion horsepower.
No.
Hemi is the way the combustion
That's
chamber
right.
works. And that's about as technical as you're ever going to hear me get on this show, because I'm not really that technical.
Good move.
Don't tell anybody. I have no idea what I'm talking about. JDM mirrors, which are the ones aforementioned mirrors on
Yes.
the
Extended
fenders.
out there.
Midnight Club ready. Now, what does that mean?
Midnight Club ready. I don't know what that
You
means.
wrote it.
No, I
didn't
did
you?
not write that
Peter
one.
wrote that one?
Yeah, that's
all right. Well, we'll have to call
no,
Peter.
Peter 6753. Yeah, that would be Peter.
Because we know you wrote odd, he wrote even.
That's right. Yeah,
vice versa.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
All right. Other new arrival. How about the 2008 Aston Martin V8 Vantage convertible? Boy, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, just like
This one is Mercury Silver Metallic over Sahara Tan. Oh, this thing's all used up. 13,000 miles on it.
Barely broken
Mine's
it.
got 5,000.
really.
Wink, wink, nod, nod. Yeah, 5,200 or something. This
Wow.
thing, 13,000 miles is nothing. Well maintained, 4.3 liter double overhead cam V8, 6-speed automatic. This is a luxury supercar. This thing is got performance, but it's comfortable and it's enjoyable to drive. And it's some of these things. A Viper it's a lot to drive. It's a lot. I mean,
That's a
it's
toy.
It's
That's
a
more
toy.
of a toy,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not something you want to take, as we were just talking in traffic jams. You know, it's something you want to get out on the open road, or you want to get through some of these curvy back roads and go have fun with it. But
Well, and it looks so darn good.
oh my God, it does. Next in line is the 1966 Ford Mustang Fastback, silver frost over black and ivory. I don't know. There's something about a fastback body style in a Mustang that's about as cool as they ever
It
get.
is.
But didn't you say you didn't see them a lot when you were growing up?
Didn't know about them much. There was a lot of cars that I didn't know about that I thought I knew, but I really I would pay attention, but not enough. I was reading Road and Track and Car and Driver and Motor Trend and Popular Hot Rodding and Hot Rod and whatever other else one. But this one, like I said, the great fastback lines, 302 cubic inch V8, 4-wheel power disc brakes. It's got a top loader manual. Great color combination. That silver frost really has. It really makes those lines work well. And silver's not always the greatest car or greatest color for a car. Thank you.
I think fastbacks would look good in anything.
I think so too. We had one in that turquoisey blue.
Yeah.
Turquoisey. Is that a word?
Turquoisey.
Turquoisey. That sounds like a town in Jersey. Turquoisey.
Turquoisey blue.
Turquoisey, New Jersey.
And
Yeah.
I think it would look good in primer, actually.
Yeah.
They're just great looking cars.
You've been listening to the Classic Auto Mall Show with your host, Stuart Howden.